Every week, the appearances for the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, they are brought to you by Telly Tire and Auto Centers. Winning starts with a great drive. Since 1942, Telly's Tires. They have certified techs that have delivered complete car care with top brand tires and expert auto service. Keep your drive going. Take it to the Telly. Visit tellytire.com today. Our conversation with the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs started with, how good does it feel to be back in the win column?
Yeah, no, it feels good. I mean, obviously, we don't like losing, and losing two straight to start the season is something that we hadn't done before. So getting that win was the utmost importance, and we were able to get that done, and now we move on to Baltimore.
We'll get back to football here in just a little bit, but the weather in Kansas City is changing. One thing that I love that you do is I feel like every year you take us on a family fall outing with you guys. Have you guys already planned this? What do you have planned for the fall?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something along those lines. You know, it's kind of easy because I obviously have to take my family, and the places that we go to are so gracious and letting me kind of get some room to have the park. And so I like to invite the other guys on the team so they can have, on one of our day offs, time with their family, and that's important because when you're happy at home, man, it gives you better energy when you're in the building.
What's your favorite fall activity? You seem like, somebody who enjoys a corn maze or two.
Yeah, I mean, I have since I've been here. I wasn't big on the whole, like, pumpkin patches and the corn mazes growing up, but being here in Kansas City, you can see how well it's done here, and so I'm excited to get back out there and get to something. If that's a corn maze, pumpkin patch, something like that, and then my kids are already super excited about Halloween, and they're getting their costumes and stuff ready, so I'm sure that'll be a big day in the Mahomes household.
Okay, you and I have been doing these interviews for like 4 or 5 years, and I'm not sure if I've ever asked you this question. Pumpkin spice latte, is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you?
It's not for me. It's not even that I don't like the taste or anything like that. I'm just when I drink kind of my coffees in general, I just drink them black, so it's like a little bit too much for me. But I guess I could have it in little bit of pieces here and there. It's not like I want the full latte.
Right now, we're talking to the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Let's talk about Tyquan Thornton. I thought it was a very big part in the game that you went deep to him on a ball. He narrowly misses it. It would have been a great catch, and then you go right back to him. Tell us a little bit more about you guys' relationship and the trust that you've built up with him early on in his career in Kansas City.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job of just continue to get better and better. You know, he asked the right questions. He always is trying to be on the same page with me, and I feel like it's just a start, because we've missed on a couple of these deep shots too as well, and a lot of it's my fault, and then some of it's just miscommunication between me and him. But he's someone that works extremely hard, puts in the work, and he's a good dude in the locker room as well. And so I think he's going to continue to get better and better. And as we add guys back, it's going to give him more opportunities to make these big plays.
Where does that rank in terms of catches that you've seen in your time in Kansas City there? Because I'm sitting there thinking it, when you and I were growing up and watching SportsCenter Top 10, that's one of the ones that would have been high up on the list.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first off, the angle I had to throw it from, it wasn't from the normal release spot, and I'm rolling to the right, throwing it back across the field. He has to find the football with a guy kind of in the way, and then to use your hands, make a strong catch, and hold it down when the guy had really good coverage. I mean, it was a tough catch. I told him that it was harder. The first catch was easier than the second catch, but he made the hard one. So either way, we got it down there to the 1 yard line, and we're able to punch it in for the touchdown.
Now that you are, one of the older guys on the team, not calling you an old guy, but you're one of the older guys on the team, how rewarding is it to see a young guy like Tyquan kind of come in and just grow as his role has grown in the offense in these first 3 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's super important, honestly, and obviously it's great to see for him and for this offense, but just someone that puts in the work, and it shows that you put in the work and you continue to work, you can have a role in this offense, you can make big plays in big moments, and obviously it's going to be important for us as the season goes on, and it's been super important at the beginning of the season, so I think his role will continue to grow, and we'll be able to add some other guys back here and there, hopefully over these next few weeks, and really get this offense off the ground.
Let's keep it with the wide receivers. We just saw the report that everybody is scheduled to practice for you guys today. You've seen Xavier Worthy over these last couple of weeks. He's been able to practice, but hasn't been able to play. How do you think he's looked in practice? How close do you think he is to being able to get back on the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's really close. I mean, it's more about just us being a little bit more safe about it than we necessarily. I guess the word would be more safe about it and more cautious of it, just knowing it's early in the season. Obviously, every game's important. But he's a player that's going to do a lot of great things in Kansas City. So I feel like he wants to be out there. He's practicing. He's getting the reps in. But they're going to make the best decision for our team at the end of the day, for now and for the long term. And I trust that our medical staff and the coaches know when the right time to put him out there is. But I know he's itching to get back on that football field.
Speaking of someone itching to get back on the football field is Rashee Rice. I just saw that he is able to be back in the facility. How good is it to have him around?
Yeah, man. I mean, it really boosts the morale, man. I think just having that guy, he's always got a smile on his face, and he's one of the leaders of that receiving room. We have a lot of young guys there, and he's kind of been the guy that's been in the Super Bowl. He's won the Super Bowl, and he's made a lot of big plays. And just to have him in that room to kind of complete the room, I think the guys are super excited about it. Obviously, he can't practice with us, but he can be in some of those meetings and stuff like that. And it's always good to have the guys back in the building, the guys that you put the work in with.
I was just going to ask you, how do you guys get him ready even though you can't practice? Is it just extra film time? Is it just kind of rebuilding that camaraderie? How do you guys get him ready to come back in 3 weeks?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first off, you build the camaraderie and just being back in the building and him getting to hear the plays. Because even though it's 6 weeks, I mean, the offense changes and the plays change, and we work off stuff that's worked and versus what defenses are giving to us. And so for him to be in the building to hear that stuff and how we're talking about plays, it's going to help streamline that the progression of him getting back whenever he can be back. And so he can work out by himself and he can kind of stay in shape and do stuff like that. But being in the building, listening to us, how we talk, and then kind of keeping those relationships going so that when he gets here, we can kind of hit the ground running. It'll be important.
Right now, we're talking to the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, here for a few more minutes. Patrick, certainly tell me if you think I'm wrong when it comes to this. It feels like you and Kelce's connection has just been a hair off. You guys have had so many big plays, so many moments. It feels like it's just a shade off at times on some of these plays. Are you getting the same feeling?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think the biggest one was when I just dirted the ball. I mean, he was open early, and I got greedy and was trying to throw the ball down the field, and instead of just getting the football to him earlier, and then when I threw the ball, kind of just yanked it to the left and yanked it down to the ground. So I think he's done a great job this year, getting open and making stuff happen. And so for me, it's just about getting the football to him, giving him more opportunities. And as I watch film, he's getting more open than even the opportunities I'm giving him. So just trusting in him that he's going to make the plays happen. And I'm sure as the season goes on, he'll continue to make big plays.
Obviously, things happen on the sideline. It's fiery. Everybody wants to win. There was a moment between Travis and Coach Reed. How did you guys as a team respond to that moment?
You know, what's crazy is I didn't even know about it until after the game. So I think more than anything, man, it's just two people that love football and love the Kansas City Chiefs and love each other. And so we're passionate. We love the game. We want to be at our best every single time we step on the field. And I think more than anything, man, it just made us play even better. So, I mean, when you know the guys love each other and that they're showing passion, you know it's for the right reasons. And so we'll go out there and continue to get better and better.
I've heard you mention this before. You know, you don't really always see it when it comes to Andy, but, you know, there's definitely times where he's a little bit fiery. You see it in the video. Like, you rarely see him get animated like that, but when he does, he was kind of equally giving it back.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's a football player at the end of the day. I mean, I know he's a coach now, and he's been a coach for a long time. But I mean, he was offensive lineman. He was a good football player, and he has that mentality. And that's what you want is you want a coach that cares, and Coach Reed cares. And I think everybody in this building knows that. And so he's going to push us to be the best that we can be. And he does a good job of being the calm force when we need it to be. But when we need that fire, he can bring it too.
I feel like in rap they talk about, you know, those top three artists with Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. I feel like you have that right now in the NFL with yourself, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. You guys are just linked together. You guys always seem to play each other when it comes to the postseason. What is it like to be a part of that group and have such competitive matchups between you three?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, you're going to get the best of the best every single time you step on the football field against one of those guys, and their teams as well. And so I think more than anything, it makes you raise your game to another level. I mean, you have to in order to find a way to compete and to find a way to win. And so when you play against the best, man, you bring out the best in yourself. And so it's competition, but it's a bunch of respect there as well. And so I'm just excited to step on that football field and play against one of the best teams in the league.
We asked you last week about a must-win game, and you said you don't really look at regular season games that way. It certainly makes sense. This feels like a really important swing game with both teams being 1-2 right now. One of these teams is going to be 2-2 heading into October, and the other team's going to have to do a little bit of work. This feels like a really important momentum swing game for both you and Baltimore. Yeah,
I mean, for sure. I mean, anytime you're below 500, you want to find a way to get that momentum back into your favor. And Obviously, we are and they are, but at the same time, we both know how good both football teams are, and so both of us are trying to get our season back on track, and we're both going to come out with that fire and that attention to detail to go out there and play our best football, and it's going to be a great football game.
Right now, if you look at the odds, you guys are considered to be a underdog in this game. You guys are at home again. This is the second consecutive game that's the case. Do you guys take that as disrespect? Do you guys care at all about how people project you guys right now?
I mean, I didn't know that, but I mean, more than anything, I think we never feel like underdogs. I mean, I've said it several times. We feel like we can beat anybody that we step on the field and play, and so we give them the respect, and we know how good this football team is, and we've played a lot of games against them and know that. But at the end of the day, we're going to go in with the mentality if we think if we play our best football, we can win.
Patrick, man, really appreciate your time. Happy to catch up with you next week.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Absolutely. That is the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. He joins us every Wednesday at 3:15. The appearances by Patrick Mahomes are brought to you by Telly Tire and Auto Centers. Winning starts with a great drive. Since 1942, Telly certified techs have delivered complete car care with top brand tires and expert auto service. Keep your drive going. Take it to Telly. Visit tellytire.com today.